Hello, welcome! It's been a little bit since I did anything with DROD, to the point where a whole new game has come out. There's a DROD RPG 2 now. So, Tendry's second tale, I guess? This is my first launch of this game. This looks about right. I did import my previous RPG player profile, so if I wanted to play Tendry's first tale, I suppose I would have all of my progress there. Alright, let's play the game. Play new game. Now if I choose this, oh boy, lots of stuff. A courageous rescue, that's the name of the new hold. Whole bunch of stalwarts there. Alright, I don't know what I'm getting myself into. I've kind of deliberately avoided knowing much at all about this, other than that it exists, and, you know, the name tells me. Name tells me pretty much everything I know here. Let's do it. Yes.
My name is Diener, the leader of the stalwart delving corps. Let me remind you what has happened over the last few months.
Alright.
The Underground Empire attacked us. We were victorious, but not without heavy losses.
Oh, the lick attack.
As I returned to my homeland, my countrymen were being kidnapped.
Wait a second, this...
Hey, everyone must go underground.
I played this room.
This is my home. I've lived here all my life. I'm old and I want to die here.
I think?
It would be better to die with pleasant memories of what you love rather than seeing it all destroyed. Come with me.
I'm not afraid of pirates or your empire.
No, not the pirates. It's worse than that, or anything you can imagine.
Especially then I want to stay and protect my home.
You don't understand. You need to be taken care of.
I remember that
I'm
line.
not leaving.
It's for your own good.
Let me go.
The roaches escort
My
him.
exploration below the surface led me to an encounter with a strange man.
Oh yeah, I fought this guy.
You're the one meddling in our affairs.
Where have you taken everyone?
We haven't taken them anywhere. Archivists aren't interested in preserving you above-grounders.
Then who?
You can thank the patrons for that. Don't think we aren't planning to counter them.
What are you talking about?
You surfaces are too chaotic, and must be eliminated.
Not if I can help it.
Goblin Biter, Bronze Shield.
Rassarin pirates make a crude, yet efficient tool.
I'll stop your plans, whatever they are.
No one can stop the grand event.
Unfortunately, nobody from the Empire ever says anything that makes any sense. We explored underground to find our captive countrymen.
It's Rochi.
No avail. We had no leads on where to look until today. Rochi? Wait, come back. What's wrong with Rochi?
Oh,
An earthquake? We never get earthquakes here.
that's a new face.
Sir, cracks have opened in the ground. Monsters are emerging from underground.
What? Could this be another Empire attack? Men, assemble. Grab some equipment and protect our countrymen. I'll go to the town hall and gather more information.
Yeah, they're leaving the equipment slots behind. That's pretty good. Nothing left for Tendry. Well, let's hope they're using them well.
Looks like our order for more equipment has not fully processed. Not to worry. I shall take on my foes with my fists. Any true stalwart could repel an army with no hands, a blindfold across the eyes, rocking 4 crying babies to sleep. Still,
Or at
I
once.
wouldn't mind a sword or something. Could even fight an army that had hands.
Oops. You know what? Yes, that's probably a good idea. Remind me how this game works.
Move with the mouse or keyboard. Walk into things to interact with them. If you
Alright.
don't know what something is, right-click on it to find out.
Right, okay. Oh, I'm gonna get control confused. If I left click... Oh, alright. I can do either one. That also works. Wraithwing does that much damage. Right, and we have thresholds and stuff. So 5 hits. Greckles 2. Greckles do something. I'm trying to move. Why am I not moving? Arrow keys? That's not right. Hold up. Okay. How do I get to the settings? There they are. What's with my controls? Again, have not launched this before. Here we go. Yes. Move northwest. Move west. They're already set that way. But the game wasn't responding. Continue playing. Now it works. Oh, some of them do. 8 and 9 don't? Wait, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I don't have wait, no, I have some diagonals. I have, okay, 1, nothing. 2 works. 3, nothing. 4 works. 5 might work, I can't tell. 6 works. 7 works. 8 does not. 9 does not. I have 2, 4, 6, and 7. Why? Okay, let's reset these just in case that helps. Maybe this is like some weird thing with the fact that I imported my profile, it got confused. So I'm just gonna reset all these to the same values. I don't want to press that key. That's my stop recording key. So let's assign this. This should be something less dangerous too. Okay, so show score, let's set it to the other minus. Sure, let's set battle stats to the other plus equals. Wait, lock? As in like room lock? I want that on shift. That's where it normally is, except shift is used as a modifier for things, so I guess I'll leave it on 0. That's a special command though, but that's the other DROD game. Use weapon, shift tab, use armor, control tab, use accessory tab. Oh, special command is dot, sure. Alright, let's rebind that, right. Rebinding everything. Alright. Now let's try. Yeah, there we go. I just had to rebind everything, even though it looked like it was fine, but it was not. Okay. So anyway. Punch, punch, punch. Got 2 Greckles. Repeat feels weird. Can I change my key repeat? Oh boy. Alright, so we're doing the settings dance. Don't worry about it. Repeat rate. Maybe this will help. Is there a button that goes to settings? Okay, I guess I should rebind all of these, huh? Oh boy. Sure. That's F11. Open settings, F6. You know what? This is good for, well, not toggled full screen now. Well, but I was rebinding it. Alright, fine. Whatever. It's okay. I'll assume it got rebound. That's silly. Alright, turn count. It's like world author stuff, hold author stuff. Right. Alt F7. This is too many things. I'm not going to use any of these commands, right? That one I might. This one I might. Those I might, maybe? And this is editor stuff. Yeah, alright. Sure, that's good enough. Let's continue.
Open the yellow door with that key to head south.
Oh, I did get a key here, right. Oh boy. I used to a different game that works similarly to this. This is gonna mess me up. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, now I can. Before I could not. So, upscaled graphics. These are pretty. I don't think they looked quite like that last time I
will increase your life.
played this game.
You'll lose life when fighting monsters and will die if it reaches 0.
Oh, that's a fun voice. Alright, that's what a potion sounds like now. Okay. So double click that. This is this. Great.
Blue potions will increase your life.
So I've got 990, attack is 10. You have 330. So 330 is the amount of damage I will take. The amount of health you have is 40, but I'm only doing 4 since you have 6 defense. Okay. You made a B throw groan. Oof.
Some monsters take more rounds of combat to fight. Speed up the combat by pressing spacebar. Change the default combat rate in the settings.
Okay. Roach type. So yeah, you got 3 defense, 60 health. So speed up means that. So just press space to skip immediately. So this takes that many rounds.
Psst. Hey, over here.
Alright, I'm gonna get trapped if I do that. Autosaving.
Now you're trapped in here with me.
Sure am.
But don't worry, I put a checkpoint before the force arrow, so you can load your game to try again.
I can probably also just undo. Save and load, use the undo button, restart the room. I'm gonna restart actually, that's the quickest.
Psst. Hey.
Nah, I'm good. Alright, Wraith Wing. Roach. And 2 keys.
Gems will increase your attack and defense stats. The higher your attack and defense, the less damage you will take from combat. Collect as many gems as you can.
Alright, I'll do that. So more attack. Let's see those numbers change. So 126 went down to 112. Great. Those are nice. Persistent on-screen preview, very useful. So yeah, I will take the shields. Is that what they call that in this game? Shield gem, yes. Alright, is that end of tutorial? Or is there more? I'm not sure. Hidden room. Don't skip first chapter, gotcha. Chapter 2. Chapter 3? Ooh, aren't you fancy? Alright, cool. So let's just play this normal. Alright, I do not wish to do that.
Ah, there you are. I've moved most people in the near area into the community center for their safety.
Good. Whoa.
Oh, another trimmer.
Watch out. There might be more monsters. I'd better lock the door for safety.
Hey, do you still need that sword?
Oh,
Oh well.
too late. Chapter 1, Curious Rumbling, with this fun roach outline. Are these the stats I had in the tutorial? I think I took them out of the tutorial, like I got the attack and shield gem that I found in there, and all the potions and the key. So I got a bunch of bonus stuff. Cool. I wonder if I would have started with this anyway if I had, I don't know, I had some choices in there. I could have come out of this with more or less health. Alright, so we got a little dagger. And... oh, dagger! In DROD RPG, that's interesting. Wooden shield, so blue keys for those. So, right, this is the way to those things. There's a south, there's a north. Map is showing me these things. Okay, so you are telling me there is equipment here. This is telling me... I'm not sure what. Why are you bluish and this one is white? This one is green. Lots of different colors. Easy mode. Nah, I'm good. But that's there in case you want it. Right, I should remember to save sometimes. Well, when I'm making decisions, I will. So now is a time for decisions to be made. Right, so I'm playing a Magic Tower. Need to think in Magic Tower ways. So, 1 power gem. Oh, hold on, so is this the total of my exploration that I can currently do? Okay, that's nice. I can arrow around the map like that. It plays that noise if I can't go that way. So, 4 roaches to get to the shield gem. None of this would help me with those roach fights except maybe the power gem. Would it? Yes, it would. That would go down significantly. The Wraith Wing might also. So, right, time for math. 410 versus 416. And if I were to take this... okay, how's this? Save. take, that's a really bad key trade. Like, keys will hold their value, one power gem will not. The amount of health I save here, so I can see the Wraithwings are clearly a better deal here. I'm going to opt not to take that trade, because that key is almost guaranteed to have more value than that gem. Just because, like, this is a small short-term gain versus potential for much more later. You get a feel for these things after a while, once you've played some Magic Towers. That's just sort of how things work. So Wraithwings are still a better deal. I get here with 823 versus 817. Yeah, so if you don't want to do math, you can also just try the room and see how it goes. Alright, Roachis are like that. Spider is 248. That's a whole lot more than 248 to get in here and back out, but I do come out with a key and a power gem. Let's go into exploration mode for a moment. I'm going to quick save, look over here and just see how far I can get.
Collecting gems to increase your attack and defense is very powerful. If you're not sure what to do next, looking to collect gems will often be a good idea.
Making things less painful sounds like a good idea to me.
A life lesson for us all.
Still, stalwarts have a complicated relationship with pain.
So I'm just going to go ahead and fight this water skipper now. That was actually not the correct decision even in the short term. Get some health so I can last a bit longer. Point of this is just to visit this room and gain the knowledge so that I can plan around things. Visiting rooms, that's what I'm doing. For example, here's one. Takes Greckles. I am a little short. So yeah, this is just a rush ahead to get things on the map. Ah!
These are Greckle gates. They cost 10 Greckles each to open. You can earn Greckles by fighting enemies.
And the 10 Greckles each I think has to do with the multiplier here. Well, it says multiplies resources gained. Doesn't it also multiply Greckle costs? I think I remember that.
Make sure to spend your keys wisely. Keys are limited.
Yeah.
A key spent now is one you don't have available later. You may find a better use for them further into your quest. For example, this yellow door next to me provides 300 hit points, which may sound tempting, but is poor value. The huge health potions that provide 1,000 hit points are much better value. Make sure to drink all of those.
They are called keys because knowing how to save them will be key to my success.
Okay,
Everybody's
Tendry.
a comedian these days.
Stalwarts have a complicated relationship with humor.
You could say that. Yes. Okay. So, Target? Mud babies are pretty serious. I can damage them. They have some defense and I can just barely penetrate it. Heatproof. Okay. Right, yeah, so monsters have... Well, Wraithwing's just Wraithwing. But Roach is Roach type. Spider is Spider. Roach type. Alright, so there was a blue key available somewhere. Where did I see that? Here. Can I get that now? Yes. Oops. So yeah, just a little preview here. Getting these things, I don't even have a yellow key to spend there, so I can't make the bad decision even if I want to.
Pressure plates can open and close any type of door. Right-click on a pressure plate to see what doors it will affect.
Okay.
Right-click on a door to see if it is affected by any pressure plates.
Well, this right-clicking, I'm gonna left-click. Target, target, target. Right, so we got all the types of plates here. My ability to explore has not run out yet, just because the decisions I'm making, well, the amount of upgrades available is relatively small, so let me see how this is. Battle key is currently bound to equals. Right, so that's this little view. Great. That's an antlion. That's right. Water dwelling. Okay, so please go away now. I don't have the health to do this room. And I don't know if there's any short-term way that I can... How do I get to my map? Is there a... I can click yes, but is there a key? Not obviously. Alright, so I'll just have to click if I want to see the whole thing. Question mark. Right, for easy mode. Got it. So this way goes, but not for me. The only way forward is... Wait, I've been to this room. Okay, so right, this is a choke point, and here I'm gonna want to actually plan my things. Yes. Okay, so back in the real timeline, time to make good decisions. Maybe. So this is a small power gem that can wait for later. What do I want? Okay, so now let's take a look at the map. Since last time I played DROD RPG, I spent a lot of time with Tactical Nexus. So I have a slightly different way of thinking about these things now. There is a key in there, so I may want that without going through the entire gauntlet. Okay, so reasons not to fight this spider now. Get a power gem first to save 31 health. Power gem would cost a lot more, and there is a spider fight in the way here. I'm almost certainly fighting the spider now, but if I wanted to choose anything else, what are my other potential choices? Basically nothing, other than go through this hallway, which doesn't currently make sense. So spider fight happens.
Collecting gem.
Okay, so... I will want to go in here. That's a key profit eventually. This is not a terrible fight right now. Oh, I need the keys now, though. So if I'm going in here anyway... I think I need to... This seems fairly mandatory. That part was not, but it seems like a good idea. So, sure. Fight spider, get potions. Fight antlion, get keys. Just because these are things standing directly in my way, I do have to deal with them. I don't want to go down here to mess with the Grekel gates, right? So what's the function of this hallway? There's a green key available. I can either trade yellow from here or trade 30 Grekels from down there, which is directly accessible right now. So I could immediately go here. I'm gonna say a yellow key might be worth more than 30 Grekels. Calculating Grekel value is a lot more complicated than other resources. Some of these have a direct exchange rate. I don't remember what it is. Does it tell me if I click... Whoa, that appeared way down there. This time it's fine. Is it because I had been messing with my map? Well, now... Whoa! I don't know. Anyway. What's a button to... Level stats? F4? Is that it? Doesn't show me anything. F3 is this. Isn't there a way to see my current number of points? Show score. Here we go. As soon as it's divided by 40. So 40 health is worth 1 point. 1 attack is worth 5 points, 1 defense is worth 3. less. Interesting. So those are not equal. Yellow key worth 10, green worth 20, blue worth 30, skull worth 30, and there are shovels times 1. Okay. So this might be basically Mattock equivalent for Tactical Nexus players, or it might be something else. Okay, so those are exchange rates, but yeah, see, Greckles are not on here. They're kind of a wild card. Anyway, what's my current goal? I got access to this area. My non-immediate goal... This was my bottleneck, getting through this room, so I need stats for surviving this. Stats and health. More immediately, I need a blue key to get up through here. So I know there are 2 blue keys, one here, and one I will not be getting currently, for one thing because of this door, but for another because of the mud babies. So, I must get this key, which means I must fight these 3 monsters, which means if I'm picking up stats for things, and I can pick them up before this, then that's kind of a good idea. This... it's not a great trade, but I should do it because my attack is so low. Yeah, that has enough short-term value to be worth the long-term spend. If that's what I'm saying... No, that's better than... Okay, so where are the stat boosting gems? There's this for 3 shield. How hard are, let's say, roaches hitting? 12 each hit. So that saves me 25% of damage from roaches, compared to my current amount. But it spends a green key I don't have, so I would have to get that key. Okay, so right, here's where routing really starts happening. I need to pick a current goal and do something about it. There are lots of yellow keys available for relatively easy fights. However, I'm in kind of a health pinch already. So maybe potions are my actual target. Fighting this and drinking those is barely a profit, but it does skip using this key. Fighting these 2 is not a profit, but then these 2 afterward... 350, huh? I mean, it is, but I should delay it until I'm much lower, assuming I can get some attack first. I think I'm gonna get a green key and open this. Like, 3 attack is pretty appealing, and there's not much available in other places. So again, if you have 60 health, 3 defense, I'm doing 12 damage. And I would do 15 damage instead. I'd save a little bit on every roach. Now, if I were getting that green key, how am I doing it? I need to do some more fights to do it the Greckle way, and I certainly don't want it to do it the yellow key way. So I need to fight at least... So it's 1 Greckle. Either 4 roaches or... some other stuff. This has more value the earlier I get it. Is there more than 1 green key available anywhere? So green keys don't show up on the map. Blues do, but green's just not important enough. Alright, so keys available. That's... everything north of here is irrelevant. 4 yellows here. 5... 6, 7... 8... sort of. There's no reason to open this just to get the yellow key, unless I really wanted to fight the antlion without touching the spider. Now, there is this. I will probably be opening this door prior to the stuff up here. So right, shortish term goal, get this blue key. I need Greckles to get the green key to get the 3 attack. Do I wish to try to make that happen before these fights? Because these would give me enough Greckles if I did those fights. The 3 attack would help with the Wraithwing. By 40... would help with the Spider by some amount. Would help with the Roach by some amount. But I have to do fights to get those. Okay, so how many yellow keys am I spending? Do I want to bother getting any of these now? Wraithing gives 1. Spider is a better deal if I can trade those for good things. So right, save potions as long as possible. As long as you're not making suboptimal decisions because of not having enough health. If I fought these now, and the Spider, how many Greckles? Spider gives 2 Greckles. So those fights... I do lose a little bit of health doing it. I get a yellow key in the process, and also the Greckles I need for what I'm doing. You know what makes the most sense? Fight roaches that I will want to go through anyway. Get the Greckles for... hang on, so how much do I save from that? Oh, times 7, 16, 15 would mean... I think I stand to gain the least from roaches, so I'm going to fight this roach because I know I'm going to have to. Wraithwing I gain enough to be worth it, so I'm going to hold off on you. I'm going to want to be in here at some point. I'm not sure that point is soon. I know I'm going to want this eventually, so let's do it now. And I might as well take these. So then the one remaining roach of interest, I guess, would in fact be this one here, right? So those are my choices.
These are Greckle gates. They cost 10 Greckles each to open.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so green is mine. And with that, I take Power Gem. Alright, so Wraithwing went down from 160 to 120, Spider went down from 270 to 155, so that especially helped spiders. Alright, so I'm glad I didn't fight any spiders in that process. This is now a profit, and so would this be. So that was 24 per roach potentially saved from that shield gem that I just got. Okay. So I need this key. Do I want to do anything else before it? Where was that 3 shield gem? Here, for a green key I don't have and cannot get because I've never seen another green key. So basically, like, I was choosing attack or defense prior to going here. If I had chosen defense... it's a little harder to calculate. I'm going to say attack was probably the better choice. I don't think I'm doing anything else of importance before this, so power gems I will be picking up. Not necessarily... certainly. Do I want to do that? No. Okay, so how much would a +1 help me? Not against Wraithwings. Yes against spiders for 31, probably. Yeah, no, I can't... See, it talks about right-clicking. If left-click is going to cancel map mode, I wish right-click would just show me the things instead of doing that. Not with roaches. Okay, so I don't want any power gems at the moment. None of them are easy enough to get to be worth it, so this is the time when I do this. Clunk.
Pressure plates can open and close any type of door. Right-click on a pressure plate to see what doors it will affect. Right-click on a door.
So, I have no hurry to hit this plate. If something would help me with this roach, I could do that something first. But would anything? So nothing in that room. Don't consider... This room's basically done. If I say I'm not taking those potions, I think there's a way to mark that. Yeah, so I say that room is grey, nothing of interest remains there. This room has the shield gem that I cannot get because I used my green key on something else. That power gem, though, I'm going to say that's worth it. Right now is the time for that. That's questionable. I'm going to quick save, just in case I run out of health before the choke point that's coming up. But I think I want this. And it also incidentally got me a key. There was some stuff here. Health, bad trade, bad unless I really need to hit a threshold. And keys. Okay, so I want to wait on both of those things as long as I can. I have 2 yellow keys. Going in here. This is a health profit going that route. I'm going to want to fight the antlion for its Greckles at some point. So, hang on, I got that power gem, which didn't actually help me directly with anything. Except spiders, I think? Yeah, so spiders got a little bit cheaper. Well, that is important here. Ah, this comes with stats. Right, okay, that comes with stats. So, I'm gonna say... that was not the optimal time for fighting those monsters. I want to do... I want to fight this roach right now. Then go back and fight the other one. Yeah, okay. Which means you get fought, that's fine. So the one that gives me the shield gem. That's what happens now. Alright, so that door's open. Everything does a little less damage now. I can fight... what does it take to get that? A lot. More than necessary. So instead, let's stay in this room. Since Wraithwings don't get better anytime soon. I do this now. Yes, shush. Now spiders just got cheaper. Therefore this spider is appealing. Okay. So 116, 288. I can finish this room now and get further exploration. Antlions improve with 3 more attack. Now that, since it's 96, may be worthwhile. I will not be improving this spider meaningfully, so spider happens now. Antlion, though, I would like 2 more attack first. I think that's doable. Don't really want that one. It's stinky. However, if I don't take one of the stinky ones, I don't think I'm getting anything. So do I take a stinky one, or do something else? 1 yellow key to save 96 is not worth it, so I do something else. I fight the antlion now. Just barely live, but I do live. Alright. That was how I did this. I'll go back momentarily, but first, shortcut opened. Hi.
Welcome, Stalwart, to the retail sector. Around here you find plenty of ways to spend your hard-earned Greckles on various goodies.
What about this equipment? It would be very helpful.
I'm afraid these aren't for sale. However, if you can help me find some spare blue keys, I can trade them. 1 blue key each.
You don't happen to sell any swords, do you?
I'm afraid not. The Stalwart Delving Corps bought out my last order. I do have this dagger, though. It's like a miniature sword.
Ha! It's a mere knife. Still, a blade is a blade.
Tendry has some interest in this dagger. Alright, I'm with you. I can view remotely, I can expand... all that stuff. Okay, so anyway, I got through a choke point. There's lots more to do. I'm reasonably happy with my decisions so far. Changing rooms doesn't change my facing. I'm still facing the same direction, even when disarmed. Alright, cool. So, explore over here, clean up back here, and all that fun stuff next time. I'll see you then.